handbook. And you don't have to recreate all this because in this QR code, when you scan in, this whole handbook is going to pack with all the information that I've just shared with you. And we've actually included 16 of the most commonly asked questions, FAQs, and with answers as well. Okay, so to ease your duplication process, all you need to do is to download this handbook and just send it to your downlines. Okay, they themselves, they can read. We have got everything in the handbook, all right, to make it easier for you to duplicate your business. Okay, so now last but not least, before I end my presentation and pass this session back to Simon to talk about the commissions, now I'm going to just dive deeply a little bit more about this new research did by Dr. Te. Now, just in case those of you who are not realizing how big this is, now basically a PhD holder, it's taking the emGuarde technology into a human-based testing. All right, this is not the white rat testing, happen in the, no, this is actually actual human-based testing. So what this professor did is she actually interviewed about 115 humans, male and female. And out of 115 people, she picked about 37 participants whom they believe that they are actually diagnosed with these EHS symptoms, which is electro hypersensitivity syndrome. And out from the 37 participants, Dr. Te actually put them into tests. She gave them the emGuarde to be carried around for about 3 days. And after that, she take a before and after blood test to determine some of the biomarkers and improvements that she, discovered during the test as well. Now, I'm proud to actually announce that this particular research and test will soon be published in one of the publications, like PubMed and stuff like that, all right? They're working on it so that in the near future, when you type in Google and when you search emGuarde's technology research, you'll be able to find articles and research papers regarding to the emGuarde on the PubMed itself. All right, I believe the research team are working on it, and I'm very proud to actually present this to you as well. So Simon has already covered the results, all right? So I'm going to end this training by showing you a short edited documentary film throughout this test and how Dr. Te is going to present the results and also the conclusion from this intervention as well. Let's take a look at the video. And this video will be made available for you to download for your marketing purposes. And we're going to post this up to the Facebook channel as well. Okay, so let's go to the video. So we're going to post up some of these research sheets that she did, back in the university. Everything is very scientific. You can read it for yourself. All right, so these are all the testings they did, and everything it's very scientific. Okay, so let's take a look at this short documentations before I pass the screen back to Simon Low. How's the volume? If you can watch the video clearly, please type in 1 in the chat box.
I'm Deputy Dean for the Faculty of Science from the Department of Allied Health Science. I'm teaching for biomedical and also didactic students. So for this project, we are looking into the electromagnetic hypersensitivity syndrome. In short, I will call this as EHS. And we're looking into a portable device, which is named as emGuarde, to look into the protective effect over the self-achieved EHS participant. In this project, the participants will carry the device for 3 days, and before and after they carry the device, we'll look into the live blood morphology, observing any roulette formation. Other than that, we will take out the plasma to look into the oxidative marker, including the heat shock protein marker and also the histamine marker, and we look into the allergic marker, such as the malolitide marker, and also we are looking into the neural marker, which is serotonin marker.
What motivated your research team to explore the relationship between electromagnetic radiation exposure and rouleau formation in the blood?
The usage of the electronic devices is getting more increasing after the pandemic of the COVID-19. So, and just up to your information, Malaysia are being ranked as the third most of having a highest screen time globally and also worldwide. So while exposing too much of this electromagnetic field, it will be leading to have the change over the blood morphology. So that will hence lead to the villus formation. So once the villus formation is formed inside the bloodstream, it will be causing the delivery of the oxygen transport will be getting lacking, and it will be also affect the microvascular circulation. And once this microvascular circulation get affected, it might lead to have a lot of the sign and symptom, which is not specific sign and symptom, in leading to have this EHS, electromagnetic hypersensitivity syndrome.
Why is rouleau formation considered an important biomarker when evaluating the body's response to external environmental factors?
I would like to address this rather than talking on rouleau formation is the is a biomarker. I would say that this is a preliminary physiological indicator to indicate that someone is overexposure to certain electromagnetic field. Our normal red cells do have the negative charges surrounding the red cells. So, and once exposing too much of this electromagnetic field, it can be causing all those charges to be reduced, and the repellent forces will get reduced, then all the red cells will be aggregate and stacking each other, in leading to have the formation of the rouleau formation. All the red cells to get aggregate and will start over the circulation, and it may affect the microvascular flow, and this may actually causing the blood to get disturbance over the normal blood flow. We conducted an international study to assess how the body responds to everyday electromagnetic environments, and whether that response can be positively supported with the protection of emGuarde technology. Within just a 3-day observation period, 70.3% of participants reported noticeable improvement in their symptoms. We also observed a 50.7% reduction in blood cell aggregation, which is significant as it supports smoother blood flow, improved microcirculation, and more efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients at the cellular level. In addition, there was a 59.5% increase in serotonin level, supporting better mood, sleep, and cognitive function.
Okay, so now when you guys hear about your customers talking about, they're having this wonderful effects after they use the emGuarde technology, like, some of them, they say they sleep better or they sleep like a baby when they turn the emGuarde for the first night. So now scientifically, there is an explanation, and it is more powerful because it's coming from a PhD holder rather than me, myself, as a product trainer. Okay, so I'm very excited because this is going to be a game changer, and this research itself, this whole video is going to help you to build your emGuarde business and also to show more credibilities to your prospects, all right, in your upcoming Enagic emGuarde presentation. Okay, so with that, I'm going to pass this session back to Simon. I thank you all for your